Hello everyone, my name is Magan Das and I'm representing Hungarian team, and today we're going to talk about the role of productivity in mobile phones and how it impacts in our daily lives. And in this very good discussion I have my friend.
Hello, I am Levente. I'm also from the Hungarian team. And in the coming minutes, I will discuss with us about phone usage and the importance of productivity.
So productivity, as you know, we use our mobile phones every day, almost like 5 to 6 hours in a day, and sometimes it's productive, sometimes it's not productive. So we're gonna discuss how it's like impacting our life productively or unproductively.
Yes, it has two sides, positive and negative. Like, think of when you receive a notification when you're trying to work. That's an example for negative impact. But you can also use your phone in a way to enhance your productivity, for example, setting Pomodoro timers or using the internet to finish your project. Those are productive examples.
Yeah, like as the Lavante said, some productive examples. Like sometimes we set the alarms, we make the to-do list. Sometimes we use the productive apps to manage our workload. Like offices, there's Microsoft Offices that handles a lot of data that we use. And an unproductive way, of course, the social media that we keep on scrolling every day, waste a lot of time. We even don't realize it, and on the other way there is also social media. We used to communicate with our friends, we used to instantly message them, talk to them in case there is an emergency or something like that. So of course it's totally 50-50, and it also depends how you use it.
Yes, exactly. I think we should all try to focus on using our phones mindfully because they are tools. They are not a replacement for um, like knowledge, but you can use productivity apps or, as we mentioned, the timers, and it's important to treat the phone as a tool for your productivity and not to escape to social media or games. For example, when you feel unproductive. Do you ever feel unproductive?
Yeah, sometimes like when I just go beyond my some what we call expectations, like okay, I'm going to have some fun playing games, but it should not be less than like more than 30 minutes or maybe more than 10 minutes, because sometimes we study a lot, we work a lot, then we need some kind of rest. So of course we can use mobile phones to watch some videos or some funny videos, or we play the games, but it should be like 30 minutes, so not more than that. So because we just relax our mind and then continue working. But what happens sometimes, we play the games and then we get involved into it, and we keep on playing for hours and hours and waste a lot of time. So we should be careful like how we use it and how we manage it, otherwise it's gonna make our lives worse and worse.
And during this project here at Pastropola, we learned several options how to be more productive. And one of them was the Pomodoro timer, which is setting a goal. For example, you work on your university project for 30 minutes and you reward yourself with a break. But this break also shouldn't be about the phone necessary. It's more important to clear your mind, like look out of your window. Um, so phones should not be used as a distraction when you try to be productive.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes as we have been going through this project, we have realized something, that when we are what we call like when we are involved into the activities, we are talking with the people, our phones are kind of dead, and we realize like it's helping us a lot, kind of active listening to the person. We are listening to the person rather than checking our mobile phones for the notifications, for the messengers. And sometimes it's weird, the person you're talking with, the person wants to talk to you, but you're so busy in your mobile phone, and it's really a bad impression of your And other things like in this project we have not been using this mobile phone so often, and we can feel the relaxation we have in our mind right now, you know. We are so relaxed, we are so calm, we have no kind of pressure in our minds. we are we have clarity in our mind. That's because we are away from those things that used to distract us before coming to this project, as the mobile phone is.
Yes, as you said, being in the nature and a very calm environment really helps us to focus on what's important. But when we go back to our day-to-day lives, we will probably use our phones more. But I think it's important to bring the experiences that we received here. Like we don't use our phones so often, but probably when we go back, we will have to use it for the daily lives, like public transport, keeping up with friends. But my suggestion would be that if we use our phones and we want to use it productively, we should, for example, set do not disturb mode when we are using the phone to work on a project. Like we can use it for, you can make even presentations
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like Word documents on your phone. It's not the phone is the issue. The issue is how we use it rather.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes after this project, we'll go back to our professional life where we uh, need to use the mobile phone. And at that moment, I would say, of course, use it because it's very connected to your professional life. Like, as you mentioned, sometimes in the schools, notifications, what we call as like a lot of things, what we say, notebooks, we talk to the teachers, meetings, and a lot of other things, as you say, public transport. And you know, uh, of course, we need to search for some articles, some educational documents, educational research. So for that we should use it, and we should not be like this, oh, mobile phone distracts me so I should keep it away. No, it's not the case. The only problem is, and only solution is, you use it when it matters, and you don't just waste your time using it for hours and hours, and this way you just become unproductive, and it becomes habit that leads to your distracted and a pressurized life that ultimately, you know, kind of just full of thoughts that are no more necessary, and you just you know, messed up all the things in the future, and then you just get annoyed, angry, and what we call as like full of uh, pressurized things, I would say, because you don't have any goal, because you just fill up your mind with negative thoughts, with the thoughts that you see on the mobile phones.
And in the next segment, we will survey the people around us
Yeah, yeah,
to understand more about
exactly.
what everyone thinks about mobile phones and productivity.
Hello everyone, my name is Hitesh Kumar and I am representing Budapest, Hungarian team, and I am a software engineer in Budapest. So I will start with the productivity. Uh, it is one of the topic related to my field. So technology is my field and we are revolving all around technology, as Dash told in previous things that it could be productive and unproductive too. So I will start with the productive side. Productive is like if you use it in a positive way, it can be a productive thing, but it can lead to constructive too. Like if you are using more than the required time, it can lead to construction. So what do you think? Like it is related to our field. We both are computer science students and
uh,
software engineers, so we could guide you better regarding this. So
yeah, sure. I mean, as I mentioned before, it's totally up to you. And when we talk about like computer science field or some other fields in computer science, somehow we are more involved into technology because we keep on working on that. But at the same time, we must be careful that how we use it, because sometimes we keep on, you know, scrolling sometimes because we are working. At the same time, we just bring our mobile phones and we switch to it, playing games or something like that, which ultimately wastes our time.
yeah,
So
so the thing is like you can use it in both ways. So like I have seen people earning million of dollars using this technology and being productive. Like students of like around 17 to 18-year old earning good amount of money with this technology. They are using it constructively, and it's up to you. Like if you use it destructively, it can ruin you too. Like in my I would like to share my experience in the previous time when I was in Pakistan. I was addicted to this technology, and most of the time I was into my phone, laptop, playing games. Like I was like most of the time I was just ruining my time. But when I came to Budapest, I changed myself. I saw the people around me, the international people, how they use the technology to get creative and more and learn more new things about them. So now like I have a balanced routine and I use technology in a positive way rather than getting it in a destructive way. So it is one of the good thing that about me, that I have changed a lot from my previous times. And like it's the same with him too. Like we both come from a same background, same family, everything remains the same. So it's same for him. He also, I think, used to waste a lot of
Yeah,
time
yeah.
previously, and now it's like getting a good for us. Like we are getting internships offered, teaching offers. Like you can see the impact by yourself. Like first, like I was getting too many rejections from the same thing, and now if we are using this thing positively and like getting into new things, and we are getting new different offers from different companies, and that will continue. Like how technology, like
Yeah, I totally agree. Like as Hitesh mentioned, some days, sometimes what you all do is try to use it positively for some good things, and you will get the result. And then you ultimately switch and you change your mind to use it for betterment for the whole of your life. But the thing is, you just start once. Most of the times, we just don't use it for good purpose, and we just don't realize how it can be used for a good purpose. So I would say try to give it some time for some good things, like use it for your, what as Hitesh mentioned, like you maybe you want to learn something, so try to use your device to help you learn that, and then you'll get the result. Then, oh, this is really productive, and this way you build your consistency as well.
and yeah, you just need one opportunity. I think like we were we were really careless before, so like we just got this one opportunity and this motivated us. Like he got the first opportunity in a good company, and from him I got motivated and I started to work more harder to like case into my field. So now like we both have a good motivation and we know we have to end up into a good company. So we both are working hard towards our goal and using this technology in a good way. So I think you can be productive and unproductive at the same time, but it's just based on your thinking and mindset. So
Yeah, as he mentioned, it's all about your mindset. If you are what we call committed to achieving your goals, you better know you have to use it properly.
So we start our survey, and this is Dragos. Hi, Dragos. Approximately how time you use your telephone in day?
Usually in my day-by-day schedule, I use my phone like for work because I'm involved in cinematography and I'm using the phone for shooting, filming different actions to editing it, and sometimes it can be like 10 hours per day. But if I need to focus on something that it's not directly related to my phone, I try to not use it. So it depends, but usually it's like near to 8 hours because I'm using it for my work.
Do you think that your phone more helps you or more restricts you? What's your opinion
Um,
about this?
a few months ago, I think the phone was my biggest enemy because I was distracted. I was distracted on every notifications, on games, on I don't know, any random call, and it takes a lot of time because you don't see how they are. Uh, in summary, they take a lot of time. So you can think it's just one notification, but then you look at your timer at your clock, and 20 minutes already passed away.
Can you describe a time where your phone helped you to be more productive?
I think it's depends in what kind of work are you involved. If you need to do something like where you need to be very concentrated at what you do, the best way will be to put your phone like away, to off notifications, maybe to off the phone, and to start to focus on this topic, what you want to do. But also, it can help you if you need to search information from internet, but I also will recommend maybe just turn off notification and not to pay attention to them, but focus on think what you do. And it also helps you when you are using it for work, but you don't need to focus more, to focus a lot on the phone, because they may think what you do it's your work. And try to use application like what blocks your social media. For me, from my experience, it's really helping you, because if you have, for example, WhatsApp, Instagram, if you have friends that are sending you reels, memes, they are disconcentrating you, and best way will be just to block the application for social media and to concentrate on what are you doing now in this moment.
Thank you for participation.
Thank you.